and welcome to the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel. I'm Jared. Today we're doing an unboxing for Wonderland's War by Druid City Games. This is designed by Ben Eisner, Tim Eisner, Ian Moss, and Manny Tremblay. This is, of course, themed after Alice in Wonderland, and this is, I think, just their version of the Cheshire Cat. As I'm looking on some of the sides of the box here, you can see the Queen of Hearts. There's their depiction of Alice. It's pretty cool. She's got like a sword and shield. This guy, I'm not sure who he is exactly, but and then we got the Mad Hatter and the little tea party going on. So there's a lot of cool stuff to get into. This is also by Skybound Tabletop. I picked this up and I've been told quite a bit about that. It's just a great game and it's gotten a lot of praise. So I wanted to get a copy for myself and take a look. So before we get into what's inside, I like to read the back. So here we go. It says, Alice has returned, but Wonderland has lost its whimsy and grown deadly serious. The Jabberwock is on a rampage, the Queen of Hearts is out for blood, and the Mad Hatter insists everyone attend his tea party post-haste. So pick up your Vorpal blade and join the fray in this asymmetric bag-building area control game. So first, draft your allies, build your bag, fight for Wonderland. You can see some images of some of the cards and the board layout here, and some of these plastic miniatures. It's for 2 to 5 players, 25 minutes per player, and for ages 13 and up. With that, I think it's time to sort of break open the plastic, and we'll get right into it. All right, let's see what's inside. All right on top, we've got the summer catalog of Druid City Games games that they've produced. So just a little ad, set that there. We've got Wonderland's War, additional resources, rulebook, release, bonus downloads. Scan the QR code to be able to see that content. So I'll keep that one here. I'll put that back in and check it out later. We have the very large, very colorful, nice and slick rule book here. Full color, very bright, nicely organized so far. Lots to look at. All right. Different effects, the war phase, the battle outcome. All right. And so, of course, depending on what you draw out of your bag, certain effects and or attacks will resolve. So that's generally what we're looking at here. And then what I like to see on the back rulebooks like this is you've got like a summary of iconography and various keywords that you might find during the game, so you can easily have it right on the back. And then we've got like a flow sheet, right? A flow chart on waging war and like what happens for each possibility. Inside the middle, I'm seeing we've got some black drawstring bags. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yep, they work rather nicely. And nice little place for them. In the center, there's some plastic baggies, which is always good. On top, we've got the cards. Ooh, and this is pretty deep. All right, and then we got these pieces. Let's look at some cards first of varying sizes. Okay, so we've got these. I've got something to carefully take this off, I think, if I can. All right, ta-da. These are like tarot card sized. So it's got an A for Alice. We've got reference cards, B and D, and then, okay, A, B, C, D. So depending on the reference or ally, you might need one side or the other. On the back of these for the A cards, which have kind of this red color as well, you've got force, card soldiers, flamingos, roses and red rook and creatures with various A, B, C, D on them. All right, that's that set. And let's open up the next set of tarot cards. Tarot size cards. All right, W. And then we have the War Phase, which I'm guessing are just an overview reference type card. Here we go. We have another ally card reference. I'll put that over here with those. And of course the references, so we'll keep those together. As for the W, they have this purple background. We've got various numbers, 0, 2, all right, and then the white rabbit. It's like after placing your second active chip, gain the strength of all of your active chips again. The caterpillar, the duchess, the knave of hearts, walrus. If you win a battle with the walrus, gain 3 points, and you may place your castle into any region. The carpenter, Humpty Dumpty, March Hare, Tweedles, amulet of the duchess, a few other items. Okay, and yeah, so lots of cool things here to look at. I'll put those in together, and of course, I'm going to be sleeving these later. But they are very nice. They're nice quality. So we'll move on to kind of your standard playing card size cards. Let's see what they have on them. If I can carefully pull this open. Maybe, almost. All right, let's take a look. So, what's on the back? We have quests, we have wagers, we have queen wagers, we've got Jabberwock, we've got the Mad Hatter, we've got Alice. So I'm guessing those are the various characters you can choose to be in the game. And then we have quests. So I imagine you just get one to try to accomplish by the end of the game. Let's take a look at what the wagers say on the backs. I imagine they're probably similar. So yeah, it's a series of the characters. So you're wagering perhaps and betting on who's going to win any given battle. So every set of wager cards has, the varying character options in there. So that's very handy. And then your quests. And it looks like this right on top. I can see there's some more quests possibilities. And again, I don't know if it's possible to get multiple quests during the game or if it's just something assigned at the beginning. But given how many there are, I will go ahead and venture to say you can gain multiple quests throughout the game. So I'll just kind of go through a couple. I noticed at the top they've got various icons and colors. Why they're different, I don't know. But there's these feats at the top for 3 points and in-game objectives for another 3 points at the bottom. So potentially, you would get a bonus 3 points. So up to 9 points if you complete both top and bottom on any given card. Okay, very cool. Put those here. And now let's look at some of these smaller cards. We've got 1, 2, and 3 listed. Okay, carefully open these. So this has a 1 on it. It's got, like the Mad Hatter Tea Party teacups and whatnot. Blue background. You've got a number of meeples on these. 1s, 2s, 3s. There's looks like cubes in the corner in some of these. And then other icons of characters, things like that. Very colorful. Again, I can't speak to the gameplay because I've not played before. But that's what the 1s look like. Let's see if I can get the 2s open. These have a greenish yellow type color. Also has the Tea Party type thing going on. Same general principle on design. You've got these meeples in the corner. You've got icons throughout. Some of them have these cubes at the corner. And some abilities here. All right, and perhaps rewards. And then card stack number 3. Try to carefully find how to open it. Okay. So, number 3, all red. Same kind of thing. In fact, there might be, I mean, these might be identical decks for all I know, really. A lot of these are very, very, very similar. But various uses, 1s, 2s, and 3s. Okay, so that's the cards. Let's go back and see what some of the pieces look like. Maybe I'll just set these out and go through them. Okay, I'll set that there. First up, we have a black die with varying like markings and scratches on them. It's kind of cool. Looks like there's 1s, 2, and a 3 on there. For purple, we've got like castles, right? These all look identical, but it looks like this. I've got like 3 tall castle and then something in the middle there, like little steps on the side you can see. And here I'm already seeing there's some meeples, and these are rather large. Let's see, you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 of these guys. They're tall, but they're also not super thick, you know. Let's see. Take a look at pink. All right, let's look at the pink. Once again, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pink castles that can go out onto the game board, which we haven't seen yet. We've got a number of their meeples. This is just your basic wooden pieces of wooden meeples that are painted. Very bright pink. Okay. Put those here. We do have quite a bit of plastic clear standees. So I imagine there's going to be a lot to punch out to fill all these standees. So that should be fun. Let's see. Next, we've got blue and green and red. Let's see here. Blue. These are all going to basically be the same, so I'm just going to show you the color. There's the red, like that, and the green. That'll be my favorite. It's a kind of a dark green, very cool. All right. What else? So we have some of these items in here as well. We have some discs. Okay. So for example, there's going to be 6 colors or 6 discs for each color. You know, and you know they're pretty standard, about the same thickness as the meeples were. Painted wood. Okay. Got the silica gel. Toss that aside, put this back in the bag. There's gonna be a lot of sorting to do and punching out, I can imagine. All right, I'll put this over here. Now we've got some more wooden cubes, more silica gel. We've got 1 wooden cube in each color. We have some black crystals. Now these are very shiny, and I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but it is quite shiny. They're pretty large. I'd say they're larger than, you know, the amber pieces in Everdell, if you've played that. They clink together. Very nice. And then we have some larger diamond, silver, clear type pieces. Now these are shiny. They're not like diamond cut. They're actually shaped similar to the shapes that you find in the translucent plastic you find in Century Golem Edition. So very, very cool, very shiny. And okay, so that is everything so far in what's in the box. Let's take a look at layer 2. So there's a fake out because this little cardboard piece looks like it's the bottom, but it's not the bottom. On the bottom, there is the board, which already I can tell it's going to be pretty big, and some more things to look at. So let's see here. Can I open the board? All right, now that's pretty good centered in the camera. Let's see, I see a couple different areas like Wits End, Red Keep, Tulsi Woods, Meadow of Living Flowers, Pool of Tears. Here we've got a battle track on the top. We have like player count type thing around the seating area of the tea party. It says head of the table. You can see the drink me bottle with the little tag on it. And of course, I assume this is the victory point track that just goes around the board from 0 to 50. And yeah, I mean, the color, everything is very nicely laid out. Looks very cool. It's kind of like a hand-drawn look to it. There's just a lot to look at, honestly. It's definitely going to be one that while it's sitting on the table, it's going to look beautiful. And, you know, between turns or whatever, you're just going to have a lot of cool stuff to look at. I imagine, you know, you're going to be putting castles out on the seats to get, you know, more control over the table itself. Very, very cool. I see the guy on the little bird, you know, on the umbrella riding on the water over here. It's pretty neat. And we got some upside down stairs. There's a hat like his home. And over in the corner, there's the maze, the garden maze. You see the painted red flowers in the bushes over here. So lots of good things. Very cool looking board. And I do notice that, you know, like the colors of the player pieces, you know, are thematically matching, you know, the look of the board. So that's cool. All right, let me see if I can get this stuff out here at the bottom, which has a nice little cardboard type insert that may or may not, you know, end up coming out. We'll see how everything fits once we get all this thing punched. So we've got a couple of these nice kind of player boards, right? The Cheshire Cat, and got two sides to these. Are they the same? I'm not sure. Okay. Aha, I see. This one has like a 2-player icon over here, and this one does not. So I imagine unless you're doing a 2-player game, you're going to be using this side of these. So there's the Jabberwock. Okay, so confirmed. He's one of the guys you can be. The Queen of Hearts. Okay. The Mad Hatter. And again, I'm looking over here. There's 4 special abilities, and they are all different depending on which character you're using. So Alice's Rebellion, Sword of Hope, Everywhere at Once, Love of Learning, etc. Wicked Smile for the Cheshire Cat, Misleading Smile, etc. Very cool. Places for tokens to go. We have a large, you know, pretty thick, and it's not even like paper, it's kind of like a plastic applied paper almost. An overview of the war, end of battle step, end of war phase steps, the tea party phase, and even more of these. So if you had the rule book, you also have this. So, you know, pass one for different sections of the table for everyone to have something to look at. All right, and here we've got a lot of these tokens that just punch right out. So you've got your point token for 50 and 100 type thing. We've got this one, 2, 8, 10. We've got numbers on each of these types of characters. Here we have like broken meeple icons with either like a pink or purple background. We've got this shattered mirror type thing. that's what the back looks like. Okay. Pretty similar. And there's the mirror, I suppose, or the shield maybe, that's intact. We have question marks on the backs of these, so that's going to be important. More of the tokens for the victory points. We have another one of these for the mirror and or shield, depending on how you look at it. Lots more tokens, lots more items and characters and everything to be represented with varying values, which might be contributing to the battles. But of course, it's bag building, so you're going to be putting these chips in your bag. We've got the red keep, we've got roses, we've got the different cards. Okay. And then we got the pink ones over here. That's interesting. Also interesting to note that the company also gave us some tokens for no reason, but it's a Tidal Blades, Grim Masquerade, and Sorcerer City tokens for, I don't know, but it's certainly in other games. I actually have done a tutorial for Tidal Blades, but now I have a token thanks to the game. But you can see these are going to be all the punch-out characters that we're going to end up putting on the plastic bases. So very important. They look really nice. I'm just kind of keep holding it up to the camera. You can see the art and everything looks really cool. It's really well drawn. I think the production on this is fantastic. I'm really looking forward to diving into this and, checking it out, playing it for myself. And I'm pretty sure that once I do, we're going to have a video on the channel to give you our thoughts, aka the Meeple Mentor review. So if you want to see more of those reviews, certainly stay subscribed to the channel. And if you want to see more content, we have a lot of content on the channel, such as tutorials, fully in-depth, including whatever variants and solo modes. We have news every other week. We have a podcast and much more. So leave me a like and comment on this video of what you're excited about with Wonderland's War. And if you've played it, what are your thoughts? Let me know. And subscribe so that you don't miss any of our latest video content and new stuff coming out. And depending on when you're watching this, there is a free game giveaway going on the channel for My Little Everdell. So hopefully you guys get a chance to get your entries in. It's free to enter, but you just got to get to that King Sumo giveaway link and you can get a whole bunch of entries and hopefully you get a free copy of the game. But to see more content like Everdell and My Little Everdell, stay tuned on the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel. So until the next video, I've been Jared. I'll see you later.